This video is sponsored by FlexiSpot. Hey, what's going on, people? I hope you guys are doing good. So today I want to show you my brand new gaming setup. Now this thing is definitely still in the works. It is far from finalized. In fact, next month I plan on rebuilding the entire thing and then giving you a full game room tour and not just a desk tour. But I wanted to show you what I'm working with to give you basically preparation for the next video. And there's a lot of things on here that I'm not so sure about, and I need your feedback in order to kind of perfect my gaming setup, since this is outside my realm of normal content, but I'm still really passionate about this stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into my gaming setup, where I'm gonna review everything from top to bottom. This is a long video. Grab some popcorn or a snack, get yourself a drink, and let's review a ton of stuff in this video. All right, so let's talk about the backbone of my setup, the FlexiSpot E7 desk frame. I'm a big fan of FlexiSpot. They consistently offer excellent quality for the price. You're getting a great bang for your buck here. The E7 is a bestseller for that very reason, and it's currently on sale for a steal. But let's be real. If you can spare a few extra bucks, the E7 Pro is worth the upgrade. It has a higher weight capacity, superior stability, and handy features like a built-in cable management tray that I have not seen on other FlexiSpot desks. But if you don't have the budget for the E7 Pro, I totally get it. The E7 is still a great option. It supports my massive monitor with its 335-pound weight capacity, and the dual motors are surprisingly quiet and efficient despite all of the weight being put on them. The keypad is simple yet functional, featuring a height display and programmable presets for the 1 and 2 buttons, along with programming your dedicated sit position and stand position. Plus, I appreciate the child safety lock, not only for my little boy, but for those accidental bumps. But with all that being said, I think the E7's real standout feature, and the E7 Pro, is the flexibility you have with tabletops. There's a huge range of tabletop sizes that are supported with the E7 and the E7 Pro. I mean, currently I'm rocking an IKEA gamer top, but I do plan on swapping it out in the near future. But despite the tabletop coming from a different brand, and in some ways a direct competitor, it was really easy to attach the two, and as you can see, they function great together. This is the main reason why I really do stand by FlexiSpot's desk. Moving on to the chair. This is the eWin Champion chair. Now, it's no secret that eWin, along with other brands, have taken design cues from Secret Labs and their popular chairs, but let's be honest, not everyone has a Secret Labs budget, but a lot of people want that Secret Labs feel. That's where the eWin really shines, offering similar quality and features at a fraction of the cost, making it a great option for first-time setup builders or people that just don't want to spend a ton of money on a chair. This chair is all about customization, with adjustable lumbar support, recline, tilt, and height. The magnetic armrests offer a wide range of motion, and they're really easy to clean thanks to how easy they are to remove, while the magnetic head pillow, my personal favorite feature, is incredibly comfortable. The seat cushion is like a cloud, even during longer gaming sessions, thanks to its temperature and pressure sensitive cold cure foam core. While I opted for the PU leather model, a fabric version is also available if that's more your thing. My only gripe with it is the black and gold color scheme just is a bit of a misfire. It limits the chair's versatility, and I'm already eyeing a more neutral color scheme for my next upgrade. I guess if the desk is the backbone of my setup, this would be considered the heart. Enter NZXT's Player 3 Prime, a pre-built powerhouse that's been an absolute game changer for me. The H9 Elite case offers superb airflow and expandability. Meanwhile, the Intel Core i9-14900KF CPU, chilled by a Kraken 360 Elite cooler, gives me all the CPU performance that I could possibly need. Now, when you factor in the RTX 4090 GPU, I have all the power I need for serious gaming and content creation. I also upgraded the fans and 128 gigabytes of RAM. For storage, it has dual 1TB NVMe drives, which I'll be upgrading to dual 4TB drives very soon. If I had to say one thing that disappoints me about this build, it's the MSI Gaming Plus Wi-Fi Z790 motherboard. It's a bit dated and it lacks some modern features such as Wi-Fi 7 and Thunderbolt 4. More than likely, I'll probably be upgrading the motherboard whenever I do the SSD upgrade, so if you want to see a video of that, let me know. But overall, this NZXT pre-built is a beastly performer backed by excellent warranty and customer service. If you're looking for a top-notch gaming rig without the hassle of DIY, I really can't recommend it enough. The monitor that I'm currently using is the Samsung Ark 2. Personally, I think this is a good upgrade over the Ark 1 because it addresses all of the previous model's flaws. The biggest being the fact that you can now have 4 different inputs on your screen at once and you can bounce in between them seamlessly. This thing is a multitasking monster. I mean, I can't tell you how dope it is to have YouTube playing in one window, my PC in the second window, whether I'm playing a game or editing a video. In the third window, I have my PS5 or Xbox running, and the last window, I have have my Mac Mini server pulled up, which is giving me access to FaceTime and iMessage on all of my Android devices. It's just absolutely brilliant, insane, and an ADD nightmare. So the Ark 2 has 3 HDMI 2.1 ports, a display 1.4 port, and a handy KVM switch for seamless control across multiple devices. Now, as far as specs goes, it's still a 55-inch beast with a 4K 165Hz mini LED display and that immersive 1000R curve, rotating between landscape and vertical, or what Samsung calls cockpit mode. This thing offers tons of customization when it comes to different window sizes and layouts, and those can be saved as presets, so you can have one for work and say one for play. You could do all of this with the Samsung dial or the included remote, but I find that the dial can be a bit sluggish sometimes, and it's faster to just use the remote control. Alright, so let's address the elephant in the room. This thing is massive. Videos and pictures really don't do it justice. It's a behemoth, tipping the scales at over 90 pounds with the included stand. VESA mounting is possible, but you need to make sure you have a sturdy setup. But hey, big things do come in big packages, and this monitor definitely delivers. As a whole, I would say that this monitor offers the most complete multimedia experience that a solo monitor can offer you. I mean, even the built-in speakers are surprisingly fantastic. I didn't find a need to run out and buy external ones, at least for solo gaming. For the times where the speakers weren't cutting it, such as online gaming or audio editing, I just reached for my Rode NTH100M headphones. If you crave a truly immersive experience and have the space, this monitor is a dream come true. In fact, I'm debating on adding a second one to my next setup instead of jumping ship to OLED due to the fear of burn-in from gaming. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Alright, for the next few items, we're moving away from the desk and talking about lighting. These are the GVM BD45R tube lights and the GVM Pro SD650B studio light. Starting with the BD45R tube lights. These are some of the most affordable 4-foot studio quality tube lights that you can get on the market right now. They're going for about $299 each. They're RGB plus bicolor, offering a wide range of adjustments. The advertised color rendering index states a CRI and TLCI value of 97 plus. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a way of measuring this. They feature 660 LED beads per tube with a brightness of 750 lux at 1 meter and 2180 lux at a half a meter. Initially, I was going to do a smartphone filmmaking video using the Galaxy S24 Ultra and these two tube lights, but due to time constraints, I just couldn't get around to finishing it. However, I did film a short scene in my garage where it's pitch black using these two lights in the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and I'm pretty impressed with how it came out. If you do want to see a dedicated smartphone filmmaking video, let me know. So as you can see, these tubes are packed with fun effects, perfect for streaming and content creation. You could adjust brightness, HSL, and speed directly on the light or via the GVM app. The standard effects are fun, but the pixel light effects are where the real magic happens. There's flow, rainbow, even a shooting star effect, plus a few others. Each one is customizable and you could save it as a preset. Honestly, my only gripe is that there's no randomizer for effect patterns. It'd be great if the lightning flashes, for example, weren't so repetitive, but that's a minor nitpick in an otherwise awesome package, especially for the price. Oh yeah, you could also link multiple tubes together for unique shapes thanks to the quarter 20 threads on both ends and the included accessories. This makes them perfect for wall mounting behind you during your streams. Plus, they run on either AC power or long-lasting and cheap Sony MPF batteries, which they do include 2 in the box. Okay, let's talk about the GVM SD650B. Now, I know what you're thinking. This 650 watt bicolor beast is seriously overkill for a gaming setup. In fact, it's probably overkill for the majority of indoor setups on YouTube, and you're absolutely right. But this light is used not only in my gaming setup, but also for various other projects, including YouTube videos and social media content. So having a single powerhouse light that can do it all is a huge win for me. Plus, at $799, it's a fraction of the price of comparable models from brands like Aperture. And I don't mean to throw any shade, by the way. I love Aperture products. I own a 600D among several other Amaran products. The SD650B is a seriously bright light. I rarely go above 5% in most cases. However, I have cranked it up in order to match window lighting in order to seemingly improve the dynamic range of a camera. For me, it's a long-term investment, packed with features I might not even use, but the value for money is undeniable. It's incredibly versatile, offering a wide range of color adjustments, light effects, and expansion options for modifiers thanks to the Bowens mount, such as gobos and other accessories. The build quality of the light is also very impressive, with solid metal construction all throughout, but be warned that this thing is big and heavy. You'll need sturdy stands and support equipment to handle it. The fan is also a bit audible, but it's not overly distracting, especially if it's on a lower brightness setting. If you're looking for a powerful and versatile light, the SD650B is a fantastic option. But look, I get it, this is probably overkill for 99% of the people watching this video, and in that case, check out GVM's other products. They do have a wide range of lights to choose from that fit any budget. Alright, so now for a change of pace. I'm switching over to the BEACN mic. I'm relatively new to this brand, but so far I'm loving the audio quality. While opinions on the BEACN mic seem to be divided, I haven't really encountered any issues, and the sound is very impressive, at least to me. BEACN offers its own unique studio-style software for fine-tuning EQ, applying compression, and even customizing the RGB lighting. I've set mine to flash a warning if my audio gets too hot, which is a handy little feature. What I love about this mic is that it has a gamer-esque design, but also combines the same form factor as the Shure SM7B. The other reason why I like this mic is the fact that it supports 32-bit float recording, a feature that I love on my Rode NT1 5th Gen. The BEACN mic retails for $280, but I was able to snag mine for around $200 on sale on B&H. Unfortunately, the matching mic arm was backordered, so I opted for the Elgado low-profile arm. Honestly, they're both fantastic and extremely similar to each other. I'm pretty impressed with Elgado's cable management and magnetic covers. It makes tucking and hiding that cable really easy. Now for the peripherals. My keyboard is the Dry Studio Black Diamond 75 Carbon Advance. Visually, it's a stunner, a perfect match for my setup with its sleek carbon fiber accents, black and gold colorway, and RGB lighting effects. My only issue is usability. The switches just aren't my cup of tea. You see, I also own the Mithril version of this keyboard, which I absolutely love. The KTT Wine Red switches provide satisfying key travel and tactility, while the Carbon's DR Rapid Ice Linear Gateron stabilizers offer a much shallower 1mm key travel, reminiscent of Apple's Magic Keyboard, only a bit more sensitive. Even though the Carbon's unique switch style has been an adjustment for my typing, I appreciate the keyboard's customization options, and I can always swap out the switches later on in the future. In terms of connectivity, the keyboard supports Bluetooth and a wireless receiver, but I prefer the reliability of a good old-fashioned cable, which is why you see a cable in my setup. As for my mouse, I chose the Mercury M1 Pro wireless gaming mouse from Gravstar. While known for their eccentric speakers and tech accessories, Gravstar has kind of dove into the PC peripheral market, and the Mercury M1 Pro is one of their standout products. I'm rocking the Battle Worn edition. Personally, I think it matches the setup great. More importantly, it performs excellently and packs plenty of features. With customizable RGB lighting, DPI settings, and function buttons, thanks to Gravstar's software, the lightweight mouse is a joy to use in my personal experience. The Mercury M1 Pro retails for about $100, and at that price, it's a steal as it easily holds its own against pricier competitors. My keyboard and mouse are sitting on this desk mat from HexCal, a brand known for their studio desktop riser, which I will be featuring in my next setup, so stay tuned. What makes this desk mat so unique is that it features a magnetic wrist rest. It snaps into place flawlessly, ensuring a secure and comfortable position for your wrist every single time, and trust me, this small detail makes a world of a difference. I'm currently experimenting with a new camera for this setup. This is the Obsbot TailAir. It's an AI-powered camera designed for streamers and content creators. It supports 4K video, it has multiple ports, and a built-in battery. This means that you can take this camera with you whenever you travel, or if you want to film some videos outside, it's completely possible. It has a micro SD card slot, so all of that 4K video will be saved to that memory card. The desktop and mobile apps are packed with functionality, offering manual camera adjustments, customizable keyframes for movement and angles, and zoom control. Let me know if you want to see a dedicated video on the Obsbot TailAir, or if you want to see a couple short-form videos. Alright, moving right along to these RGB cube lights on my monitor stand. This is the YeeLight Smart Cube Clock Kit. All you have to do is connect the cubes to the YeeLight app, and then you can control color, style, and access the Community Created tab, where you can browse different designs that you can either use or add your own to the Community Design tab for others to use. YeeLight makes a wide range of high-quality lighting products, and their smart cubes are no exception. My only complaint is the cable situation. If you're combining multiple cubes, you'll need multiple bases, since each base can only power up to 4 cubes, and this results in a bit of cable clutter on your desk. Nonetheless, these cubes are fun, and I definitely recommend them if you're into like a unique vibe when it comes to your setup. Alright, rounding out my setup is a multifunctional headphone stand with controller charging capabilities and RGB lighting effects. While it's a decent value for the price, it does feel a bit flimsy and tends to slide around without some adhesive help on the bottom. As for controllers, I'm rocking the latest Xbox Elite, a classic PS5 controller that was included with the system, and the PB Tails Crush controller for PC, PC gaming. Now this little powerhouse is surprisingly hefty, packing solid materials, great haptics, and RGB lighting. Customization is where the PB Tails Crush shines. It supports swappable faceplates that can be picked up separately. I have a silver metal one, a less exciting glossy white one, and a transparent blue one that sadly doesn't fit properly. Just a heads up, if you do grab this controller, make sure to test those faceplates out right away to make sure they were all cut properly. The Crush also features swappable joysticks. I have a grippy rubber set and then a super premium metal set that are a bit too slippery for my taste. At $55, the price is fair, but there's a catch. The extra faceplates aren't currently available on the website. Keep an eye out though, as PB Tails is a reputable brand, so I'm confident that they'll restock soon. Overall, this controller is a solid choice for customization enthusiasts. Just be aware of that faceplate issue. Alright, so there you go. That was a quick look at my up-and-coming 2024 gaming setup. Let me know what you guys think. What should I take away? What should I add? Should I scratch the entire thing and rebuild it from the ground up? I need your feedback for the up-and-coming game room tour that I'm going to be working on next month. The big question here, should I get another Ark 2 or ditch the Ark and go OLED? All of these questions are extremely important. I need some direction here, and I know a lot of gamers watch my channel, so I'm looking at you. Let me know in the comments. I'm probably gonna drop a few polls in the community tab as well, so look out for those. Other than that, I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Links to everything that I mentioned can be found in the description, and other than that, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one.